Testing, testing. Alright, here we go. So, agenda for today. Gonna see if we can finish this restaurant thingy. We're like 6 days in. So we're 7 days in. And right now we have enough jade. I did some endgame stuff. I bought the battle pass because I was trying to save up for one of the signature cones, which I did grab. So I now have this on Zila. Since I have an E1 Zila, figured might as well use her. And I'll start building that in the background. We are still at 52 pity from where we left off, and we do have guarantee. So I think after we finish the event, I'll probably have enough for 20 more pulls. So we're at 52 right now, which can get us up to 72 pity, which will be into the soft pity area. So maybe we'll get there. I don't think I'll have enough to get to hard pity again before the patch turns over into the Ceredra banner. But I'm sure after we finish this event and just doing daily login stuff, I probably have enough to maybe get to like 77 or 80 pity before then. If I don't get her, I don't get her. But it's going to feel bad. Because then the next standard, or the next limited 5-star we pull for that's going to be on banner will be pretty cheap if we don't get her, though, at this point. Update on the leg. Hurts a little bit today, but it's well within tolerable levels. And it's pretty much every stream in August you're going to hear me complain about that. I don't know when I'll next have a lot of time to stream, so this might be the last stream of the week. Unless I find time like on a Friday night or something. Alright, let's get into this restaurant event.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Why did they make that Kafka's Return to Town line? It's such a weird line. Customers' numbers have been on a sugar high lately, proving our sweet-themed strategy was exactly right flavor. Of course, now Dux Fatorum has to juggle many more items on the daily menu. Kinda want to do this mouse and keyboard, it's just easier to do. Manager's Handbook. Taking a nap on the field ridge. Harvest crops from farming. Okay. Interesting. They have achievements here that I don't know what they give us. Or is this like leveling up, Oh wait, progress here gives us, jade. Okay. So now we can make 19 of the burger. We are flat broke, though. So we can make 19 burgers, 63 honey pies, and 33 solids. The burger is just annoying because it takes honey, and we can only buy the honey. Alright. $11 customers. What do you want? That's right, we got auto on that. Oh, hang on, you're not paying. We haven't had to use the floor manager's power yet. These people with the double ordering are kind of annoying. There we go. Staff's got everything under control now. We on a combo. No more customers, though. We got everybody. We got everything into a manageable state now. That's good. Message received. Fairies are a bit under discipline, but kitchen situation isn't much better. Stakes coming. At least the farm section is running smoothly, probably because Professor Anaxa runs such a tight ship. It's simple. Just make any fairy who doesn't follow orders plow the field. We need a performance review system. About regular performance reviews with appropriate rewards and penalties. Agreed. We could also add self-assessment and peer reviews to improve accuracy. Agreed, but our vote needs to count as 3. I officially object. I'm all for it. I can't wait to give the professor a big fat fail. What a mean teacher's assistant. Receive tips 10 times during business hours. I didn't even notice we were getting tips. Lettuce mem, I just noticed. Current progress to 300 of whatever this stamp collection is for. Can't get that. Can we can recruit you though. I heard there's unlimited lettuce. Is that for real? Lettuce mem. We got corn mem and lettuce mem. Out of thin air. The fields you manage will not consume seeds when planting. That's a pretty good buff. Chance to increase harvest yield. Money, money this, money, money that. Money, money makes my wallet fat. I quote SpongeBob a lot for those who don't know. When do I get to start upgrading tables? I guess we can increase customer traffic now, since we have officially gotten to the point where we can manage the extra traffic. Alrighty, sweet festival coming in still. Today's the big day. The judges are coming. Trianne, Trinan, are you ready? Trianne poured an entire jar of honey into the dough. Don't do that. Trinan read a mountain of books and compiled tons of tips for making food taste even better. Cool, did you put any of that reading into practice? What about Tribby? Trianne saw it. Tribby was out playing in the fields all day. That's not true. Tribby was working super hard too. Tribby just wanted to prepare a surprise for Cass. Alright, Little Gray. Alright, Little Gray's up and about. Let's get today's business started. Oh, we're out of money. That's not good. We're broke. During themed events, in addition to increased prices for specific dishes, there will also be special effects. Prices reduced by 50%, massive influx of customers according to meal sets appeared. Okay, cool. We can make recommended quantity of dishes 19. We have reached that. It's gotten a lot more complicated now that customers can order 2 meals. Emergency. Man, we ordered a big group meal. Could you help us pack it up? Of course. There's the packaging fee. Sorry, we don't do takeout. Set meal guests to eat at a faster pace. Set meal guests to now pay more for their dishes. This seems more... we need money. Good thing we got that extra chef, huh? Ah, this is getting really complicated really fast. A line is forming. Speed them up. And I think we're done. This is worth the price. That burger is good. I just noticed the burger is the weird cat burger thingy that we can get in the on the Astral Express. That's pretty good revenue. Alright. Research and develop a total of 6 dishes. We can do that. Seasoned greens. Let's max that out. Now we just gotta get to the 2-star. Handle 2 complaint occurrences during business hours. Secret of running a business. What does this cap out at? 2,400? Getting stamps. Well, now that we have money, let's improve. Alright. More management. So this is all maxed out in the restaurant. But staff training. I wonder when we'll get the ability to actually level them up. We're about to get self-service unlocked on a few of these, so this is going to be becoming a lot more automatic pretty soon. Alright, business day seems good. Sweet dishes, massive influx of customers. Expected traffic 13. I think we can handle 13 still. Having an auto chef is really nice. Let's get the queue going. The manager buff is really useful here. Food isn't served before their patience runs out. Customer waiting. Yep. Alright, we got everybody. Finally remembered me, did you? We made more money yesterday, but 971 is respectable. As long as this customer number is maxed out, I'm happy. This number I don't care about. Food review time. Which means we're officially halfway done with this questline. Mem, eating. Eating here feels so comfy. It's like coming home, Mem. Sweetie Festival wraps up for the day. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thank you all. If you liked it, come back often. If you have any suggestions, write us a letter and drop it into the little mailbox by the door. Thanks! Sweetie Festival has garnered amazing feedback. Everyone's been raving about us. Big shout-outs to Tribby, Trianne, and Trinan, the 3 event leads. Great job! Anything for our little fairies. But for now, we've got something important to take care of. Now that we've hit all our sales targets, it's time for the food review. Let's bring some sweetness to Cass. Get ready for the Mimshalin food review. Ready to head out to the food review? Let's roll. Let's go. It's time for Cass and our little fairy friends. Okay. The long-awaited Mimshalin food review is officially back, and they got Cass to come back as a guest judge for a second time. Lately, the Trailblazers' Hearts has been gaining a lot of buzz in the Remembrance Maze, with delicious food and a warm, thoughtful service. They've won over our hearts with all of our fairy folk. The recently held Sweetie Festival was another big hit. Even I sneaked over for a bite. Ma'am, words can't do it justice. It's just that good. Will they pass this latest round of judging? And what will the panel of expert reviewers have to say? Let's see what happens. Oh great, can we ask you a favor? Can we decide which dishes to submit for judging? Sure. Trianne wants to know whose dish is the sweeter. There happens to be 3 judges, so each of us only needs to prepare 1 dish. Got my approval. Thanks, little Gray. Just place them on that empty table, right? We'll go get everything ready right away. Mim? Hey, that's not fair. Picking the same dish as Trian. I guess that's what they... Why? I guess this is what they call telepathy. I kind of feel this is to be expected. We each had our own take on what the Sweetie Festival means. Even if it's all pancakes, the taste can still be totally different. I see. To help the judges out, could each of you talk about your dish a little? First, sweet food's gotta be super sweet, so Trian picked the pancake with a ton of honey. Is it a pancake or a pizza with carrots on it? I'm getting confused. Oh, and also Trian secretly asked Day to learn a special technique. Oh no, what did you get Day to do? Simmering it over and over till the honey turned extra rich and sweet, but not too heavy. That sums up Trian's idea. Sweet food should make people smile the moment they taste it. So Trian focused on improving the ingredients and techniques. What about the other 2 chefs? Trian read a book on the great restaurant to explain their guests how the food is made. It helps them to enjoy it even more. The wheat used for the pancakes is carefully selected and cultivated by the restaurant's agricultural expert. Only the best made the cut for countless trials. It's okay, so you went with premium ingredients. And the head chef used a signature technique from Castrum Kremnos when kneading the dough and baking it, which makes the pancakes extra crisp and really brings out the full aroma of the honey. That's pretty similar to what Trian did, actually. We wonder, does this flavor truly suit your palate? Look at you really starting to sound like a pro waiter at a fancy establishment. Didn't expect Trinan to be good at bragging. Oh, great. Trinan will let you in on a secret. Trinan actually rehearsed that whole speech for days just for this. You can tell a lot of love went into that dish. Now then, what's special about yours, Tribby? You'll know the moment you taste it, Cass. Then I won't hold back. What, did she cook it with love or something? Besides the crisp crust and the sweet honey, there's something else, something familiar. Wait, is this the scent of Antilla flowers? Cass figured it out. Yes, Tribby added Antilla petals to the pancake. This is a pizza pie with the honey and carrots. I feel the heart of the Sweetie Festival is making people feel happy, but happiness means something different to everyone. That's why the restaurant should tailor each dish to the guest's tastes and preferences. So I made this honey pie just for you, Cass. Indeed, it tastes just like in my memories. Very much a taste of Idonia. Thank you. There's no doubt about it, Tribby, Trin and Trian. Each brought something amazing to the table. Choosing just one is not easy. But since the dish is going to represent our restaurant, I think we've got a clear winner. What do the rest of the judges think? Mem. Agreed, that's what I thought. Looks like one judge had to step out halfway, so by the rules, I'll go ahead and announce the winner of this culinary showdown. Hold on, I haven't voted yet. Judge Fairy, who's late. Sorry, I had a sudden stomach ache. I had to step out for a bit. My bad, everyone, Mem. Has everyone else already given their verdict? Then let me grab a bite. Uh-oh. Trian's getting real nervous. You all tried your own dishes, Mem? Yeah, one bite. And what did you think, Mem? It was delicious. We really put our hearts into these dishes. You won't be disappointed. Yes, the other judge and I both have very high marks. That good, huh? Oh no. They're gonna eat the one that Trian put way too much honey into. Whoa! Who dumped that much sugar in here? Oh. So it was Cipher in disguise. Don't you know cats can't eat sweets? Whoa, the little fairy turned into little Cyphy. Just dumbfounded. Meow. Wait. Sound of those little critters. Mem? Mem mem mem. Nem mem 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 mem. Oh, I see what's going on. You should have just to sneak some food, didn't you? I told you I had a way to score a free bite. Aside from the sugar overload, it's actually not half bad. Well, that was fun. I'll leave you to it. Catch you later. Wait, Miss Cipher, have you ever considered working at our restaurant? Nope. Don't even try to rope me into working in your restaurant. Or even holding a job. Not happening. Not now, not ever. Is this where all the Cipher is unemployed memes have been coming from? No one's bossing me around these days. I do what I want, when I want. I'm loving every second of it. Until we meet again, it's not the case. I'm always open to business. See ya! Well, despite the little detour, Lady Cipher did give the dish high praise as well. Now then, let's wrap this up. Can please accept this medal. Mem, congratulations! The Trailblazers Hearth has passed the culinary review. You're now officially a 2-star restaurant, Mem. Keep it up. And shoot for that 4-star rating next. The Sweetie Festival is almost over, and we still haven't figured out whose dish was the sweetest. The little cast loved every bite. Phainon will make sure to record all the recipes and leave them for the other chefs to study. I've even thought of the perfect title for the book. Since it was Trin and Trian that proposed the challenge, why not call it the TTT Conundrum? Little Gray, we did it. We nailed the mission and made the Sweets Festival a big success. Test passed. The fairies are very pleased. We can't wait to see what the next theme event will be. All 3 teachers prepared excellent dishes. It's only natural that your restaurant passed the food review. Now that the restaurant's rating has gone up, the popularity of the maze is bound to skyrocket. Look forward to seeing what delicious surprises you all come up with next. We're gonna have to get more tables soon. And with that, the Sweetie Festival comes to a perfect close. The restaurant's doing better than ever. What a fulfilling day. Ken, you've been working non-stop. Thank you for the hard work. I guess it does make me a bit tired. Then hit the hay and have a sweet dream. Rest up and we'll see you tomorrow. 2-star restaurant. New ingredients unlocked. We're gonna need to get more farmland. And new dishes. Basic traffic +5, so we're gonna expect 18 customers a day now. Menu limit up. New faculty available. New recruitable staff available. Sorry, new facility, not faculty. Cultivatable land available. Renovations are finally done. Come check out the restaurant's new look. Wow, it really looks like a top-tier establishment now. With that kind of drive, Phainon, you might have to have a future as a manager too. Not just a chef. Wouldn't that be lucky? I'd love to help out in any way I can. Guess we can always depend on you. Now, since everyone is here, let's kick off the weekly operations meeting. Anyone want to start? We found something. After the Sweetie Festival, Trian gathered feedback from the little fairies, and there was this one comment worth noticing. Just coming here to eat is so boring. I need emotional value. Make me happy, and I'll tip more. The tavern in the village sometimes hosts bards who share tales from the seaside states. Maybe we could try something like that too. In that case, I have someone I'd like to introduce everyone. Oh, are we bringing Hysilens in? There she is! You're too kind, Imperator. I'm hardly a partner, just a small fish drawn to the scent of celebration. The last person finally arrives. Are you the last person? Are we forgetting anybody at this point? Well, Cipher's running around. Anaxa and Hysilens are in the garden. Aglaya is somewhere connecting us to the internet. I guess Terravox is the only one actually missing at this point. And that's what I call an all-star restaurant. Lux Gladiorum, you're an expert in banquet planning. Got any suggestions for the restaurant's layout? She does have resting frown face. I had Dux Goldweaver show me around earlier. Lord Phainon's layout for the dining area is already top-notch. No change is needed. But you can't throw a real feast without the right atmosphere. A good meal needs music and drinks to match. I'll jot down everything we need to set the mood. Well then, I'll be taking my leave. That's just how Dux Gladiorum is. She likes her solitude. Let her be. As usual, once you've picked out a new theme for the next event, be sure to fill me in. The Sweetie Festival was a big hit. Guests really loved the special dishes we rolled out. Let's keep the momentum going, shall we? Pick a theme for our next event. How about we center it around pots? Just like the warrior treasures and their sword, the chef's pot is their most loyal companion. How about no? Steamers, woks, skillets, you name it. During the event, we only serve dishes made with that specific type of cookware. Objection. That's style over substance. How are we supposed to create a satisfying menu with a gimmick like that? It's just like someone held back by their weapons is unfit to be called a true warrior. Oh yeah? Is that why you fight barehanded? Or is grilling the only thing people in Castrum Kremnos know how to do? Watch your mouth, Hysilens. Don't lump us in with the barbarians. Enough. Save it for after the meeting. Stay on topic. What's with all that tension? Maybe we should just have you two co-run the kitchen. Some healthy competition might actually be good for business. Actually, I've got an idea. Do I? Why not make the next event a competition? Oh, you want me and Mydei to go head-to-head in the kitchen? Fine by me. I'm in. You make a decent pancake, I'll give you that. But this time, I'm cooking up something that'll blow you out of the water. We'll see about that. Don't just show up with another salad and call it a gourmet. We're in too. This competition will definitely be the focus of those little fairies' attention. It's settled then. You and me, 3 days in the kitchen. We'll see who's the better chef. Sounds fair. It's been a while since you cooked, so I'll let you go first. Hope your confidence doesn't come back to bite you. That's a lot of excitement in the air. It's decided. Theme for our next event will be as the owner suggested, Chef Showdown. Let's go. Snowy takes the first move and D goes second. I'll be borrowing your kitchen for a few days. No problem. You're bound to return it anyway. Oh, they gave us a lot of ingredients right off the bat. Open for business. The Chef Showdown has finally stirred the pot of public interest. And that white-haired chef has been cooking up a storm in practice. Looks like we're in for quite the culinary battle. Reach promotion goal in 6 days. Promotion mission. Purchase a tip table. Management. Oh, tip table. So that's the new facility. Appliance max level increased. After purchasing a tip table, customers have a chance to leave a tip when they finish their meal. Facility and staff upgrades. Restaurant facilities will have stronger effects upon upgrading. Restaurant staff can unlock the automate skill after training. Yep, we did learn that already. Chrysos sign increases customer traffic by 3. No. Restaurant decorations. More customer traffic. Oh, we can start leveling up stuff. I think before we start adding new tables, we should level up existing tables. Increases the chance of this table's customers tipping by 10%. Increases the chance of this table's customers tipping by 10%. Upgrade the dining table for 2. I think that's good. Staff training. Alrighty, now... And at level 3, they get the boost. New stuff in the store. Discount. Cheap meat. Woo! Barter. Restocks in 3 business days. We can actually add the sari salad. It's corn and... what is that? Greeny cabbage. What's greeny cabbage? Is that different from what we're using here? We have lettuce. Oh, so it's cabbage, not lettuce. Sure. Do we actually have anything that uses the meat on the menu? What am I buying all this meat for, anyway? Oh! We do have something that... we have iron-blooded fried meat. Double nut mooncake. And the golden fries and chicken bites. I mean, you can't go wrong with meat and potatoes. Put that on the menu. Dishes can go to level 4 now, huh? I just realized it costs ingredients to level up. That's what it's doing. I thought it was costing money. Alright, farm time. Hey, great, you can now plant seeds in bulk, filling up the entire farmland in an instant. Alright, we need a lot of tomatoes. We need a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we need to start getting these extra farm plots. That's what we gotta save the money for now. We are basically halfway done with the event. And we're basically 3 hours into the event at this point. So it's gonna be about 6-hour event. That's not bad. Increase prices of salty dishes by 50%. Recommended quantity of dishes, 22. How many of these can we produce? We can produce 41 of these, 19 of these, 21 of these, 21 of these. So, signature dish. If I level this up, still print 52 of them. So we'll add you to menu as the signature dish for the day. We want that. We can produce 28, add it to the menu. Alright, so for the menu, we got these four. 32, 30, 35, 20. Nope, that's good enough. Speed boost unlocked. You can now speed up your business progress. Is your manager here? The local fairy's here to share the love. So what good did you? If you can help spread the word about the restaurant, today's customer count has gone up. Alright, we're going on super speed. We are handling it. There's a lot of customers waiting out there for some reason. Why are they not coming in? Why did they not come in? Yeah, 8 of them didn't come in. I don't know what happened. Not entirely sure what happened there. Increase restaurant rating 3-star. Spend a total of 1,600 for 8 gold coins. We're almost halfway there. Serve 150 customers. We're more than halfway there. Alright. Ma'am, after these years of searching, I finally found it. Oh my god, it's the Pokemon meme. The culinary paradise. It's so beautiful, ma'am. Thanks for the compliment. So it's you, the one who runs the Trailblazer's Hearth. The legendary figure leading the world of golden gourmet cuisine. Mems call you the Trailblazer of Flavor. The mysterious owner behind it all. Man, imagine if there was an Aeon of Flavor. Mem. Meeting us must be the worst luck you've had all year, Mem. You sure it's not the other way around? Ma'am, alright, listen up. We're the fearsome names whispered in every restaurant in the Membrance Maze. The 5 gourmet overlords. There's 4 of you. And we're here to completely deny your so-called culinary philosophy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, there's only 4 of you. Thank you, Mydei. Exactly. Aren't you supposed to be the 5 gourmet overlords? Where's the 5th? Ma'am, you think our boss shows up for just anyone? Beat us first. Maybe you'll earn the right to face our boss, ma'am. Alright, team. Let's give this place a taste of what we've got. I'm the sweet overlord. My culinary philosophy is that dessert is a magical date between the restaurant and the customer. Ma'am, to be slain by taste of chili peppers is the ultimate bliss for any true foodie. Sour overlord reporting in. This tangy zing is simply irresistible, ma'am. I'm the salty overlord. For me and the master chef worth their salt lies their bold flavor. Not just more salt. I'm guessing like umami or meaty overlord is the last one. Together we are the 5 gourmet overlords, ma'am. Their boss is Cipher, isn't it? So where's the last one? Missing a bitter overlord or something? We challenge you to the one and... We challenge you one by one, ma'am. Let's see if your cooking can satisfy our picky palates. Big appetites, huh? And treat them well. If we win them over, it could mean big business. Perfect timing, Mydei. These competitive eater fairies make ideal judges. No need to remind me, I can tell that. I'll let them test you first. And ignoring us, all fairy overlords unleash your fury! Self-service. Got an idler. Got 2 autoers. Okay, I gotta take this one off the menu. We don't have enough, we just don't have enough onions. Customers will place multiple orders in a row. Don't forget to serve them. Alright. Uh-oh, staff's falling asleep. They're exhausted. Alright, this is getting a little bit chaotic. I think we need the extra staff now. Getting combos is a little bit harder, but having the auto staff is helping a lot now. So I cannot keep track of it all on my own anymore. It's gotten a little bit chaotic. Which of our chef staffs is on meal duty today? We don't have anyone aside, maybe Gray should make the call. In that case... Take the walk, Chef Phainon. With pleasure. It's a manager's request. I'll certainly bring my A game. Let me check the kitchen notes. Manager has no dietary restrictions, allergies, harbors new memories. Brave mung bean soda. Milestone. It's incredibly thoughtful of you. A chef who can't remember their customer's taste isn't much of a chef at all. Just a moment. I'll get in preparations right away. Had bad memories regarding bananas, and even brave enough to try the weird foods like mung bean soda. How bad could it be? Alright. We'll go to farm. We have the money now. Which should have been done a while ago. Alright, this is day 3 of Phainon, right? The last day of Phainon is in the Chef Showdown? There we go. Having a second auto-accept chef will be much better. Maze store. Keep forgetting to do this. Need that. Cheap meat. We're broke. Alright, let's go. I wonder if we could just put it on all auto and just speed staff it if we get a big burst. I'm a proud Maze civility officer. I can help punish any dine and dashers, ma'am. I'll leave inspection to you. Dine and dashers move slower. Catch them and hit them with a big fine. Dine and dashers pay extra fee. We got all these double orderers. That sucks. Oh, they got away. We need another staff. We served 18 customers, though, but I'm pretty sure 2 of them got away. Pretty sure 2 Dine and Dashers got away. Rocket 3. Watch and learn, folks. Oh, he already has self-service. Cheerful service. Increases customers' dining speed by 50%. That's interesting. Mila mem. Salalalala mem. Onion mem. That's it for the day. Alright, Mydei time. Sour dish is up 50%. Let's try growing some new crops. At first, you thought this was just another friendly cook-off, a typical Phainon versus Mydei showdown, but then the contents began to spiral into something that entwines every fairy in the maze. Supporters of Chef Phainon, let me hear your passion, ma'am. Oh god. It's turning into a flame war. This is gotcha tribalism all over again. The enemy's drawing near. Should we back down? Should we surrender? No, we'll give everything we got to defend our chef, ma'am. Ma'am, Chef Phainon, the glint of your kitchen knife is the light that guides my soul. Presenting the fluff for Chief Phainon. Chef Phainon. Quite the turnout. Can't beat me in the kitchen, so you're going for strength in numbers, huh? Like you're not doing the same thing? This is getting out of hand. Now there are several of them. Listen up, opposing team. Times have changed, ma'am. There's no place for you in the restaurant where Chef Mydei makes the call. Hurry to our side while you still can. Defect to Mydei, ma'am. Mark my words. Defect to Mydei. Lead us to another victory, Chef Mydei. I don't even know if he's on board with his supporters. How did things end up like this? At the end of the day, the only thing that can truly determine the outcome of this match is a duel between us. Fair enough. By rules, it's my turn to take the helm in the kitchen today. 3-day wait is over. Chef Mydei is here to reclaim what's rightfully his, ma'am. We'll protect everything Chef Phainon stands for. I feel a little bit uneasy by the fact that all of the white mems are the ones that are standing with Phainon. and all of the tan ones are the ones that are standing with Mydei. There might be some racial coding going on here. Alright, the kitchen's yours again. Let's see if your menu really draws more fans than mine. Well, watch closely. It will, just because we'll have better staff. Just because you went second. Lemons? We have lemons now? On the way to that Michelin star. We've done all our promotion missions, too. Let's see how well we do with 3 staff now. Everything's going under control. Okay, I'm just gonna be panning back and forth. This is pretty much on autopilot now at this point. Let's speed up, just so we can. Okay, that one's got a complaint. Let's handle that. Alright. Wow. Raking in the big bucks now. We have an emergency. The Imperator has been poisoned. I tried the steak on the table, and suddenly my throat seized up, can't speak properly. Who put allergenic ingredients in the dish? As a knight, it's my duty to identify the Imperator's assassin. Please allow me to taste the dish. This calls for medical expertise. Need a doctor now. Let me check the symptoms. Patient remains conscious and displays rapid breathing with mid-throat inflammation and pain. My diagnosis is excessive intake of irritants. Just drink plenty of water, you'll be fine. Tisk. Who left this incredibly salty seasoning here? Do you have a problem with my refined MSG? God damn it. Anaxa's the assassin. Alright, what do we all gotta do for the 3-star thingy? Spend a total of 4,000 money spent. We can do that. We have 5,000 right now. Let's level up this chef. 50% chance to cook light speed dishes and increases customer dining speed by 30%. And let's get a 3rd chef. I won't let everyone down. Salalala mem. Light speed eating, 50% chance to cook light speed dishes. There we go. What do we get at level 4 and 5? Fantastic reviews, 50% chance to cook extraordinary dishes. Start training you guys. So comes everything, 20% chance to obtain 2 raw ingredients when harvesting. Out of thin air. 100% chance to yield 2 other normal ingredients when harvesting. That's helpful. I mean, we can, so we will. We can afford to recruit an extra staff, but I feel like ingredients are going to be more important at this point. Farming is my specialty. Let's get that 3rd Michelin star. Next lowest is the onion. You love the onion. We're cutting it close with the money. Can't afford anything in here. We'll buy it after. To restock for tomorrow. Let's start the day. 18 customers coming in. Alrighty. That's a lot of people right off the bat. We have 3 auto chefs and 3 auto servers. So we just gotta keep our eyes out for other stuff. Alright, we're clearing house. Got him! I think we sped through everybody. Now we can take it easy. This is gonna get a lot harder once we have, like, the 3rd Michelin star, huh? Castros, head chefs, if you're not too busy, I could learn some basic cooking skills from you. We want cooking lessons too, so we can make even yummier things. Oatmeal's for Aggie. Man, oatmeal on the menu would be great. Culinary arts are exceedingly intricate. I'd like to listen to the class. But we still need hands for cleaning up the kitchen. You'll have to pick up just one of the chefs. Phainon would make a good teacher. Sure thing, I'll list out the steps. Slice the cloud sheet meat. Holy crap, that's a lot of... How much is a little bit? Let's go back up to Phainon's massive post. Slice the cow sheet meat into the slices that are quick and thick. Then add on room temperature oil to hot work. Add in the meat when the oil is about halfway heated. Drip the honey brew around the wok's edge for that aromatic punch. Sprinkle a little bit of starch to thicken the sauce. Then boil on high heat to reduce water. That's it. Spread the cow sheet done. What is a little bit? The oil is about halfway heated. Do I test that with my hands? Room temperature oil, hot wok, thin slices are quite thick. Thin slices, but quite thick. Is this cooking class or logical deduction lecture? Those who can't cook are completely lost. Phainon, you're a horrible teacher. I take it all back. But we're running low on ingredients. Today is when the victor will be decided. Any last words before you taste the bitter sting of defeat? Slow down, we haven't even started business yet. You might be in the mood later. Don't embarrass yourself too badly, Chef Mydei. Guests talk. Chefs let their hands do the talking. No more words, let's get to it. This is getting out of hand. Okay, let's hope that I was smart enough with what I planted the day before. Alright, hopefully that's enough. And I think we can handle some extra staff. Cheerful service. This one does not get automatic, so this one will basically be me managing it. There we go. I think we're ready to start. Final day. Alrighty. Let's see what we can handle. The 5 gourmet overlords have come to challenge you. Can your restaurant handle it? As long as you can pay. Unlimited portions, but only for a limited time. Competitive eaters eat even faster. As long as you could pay. Alright, let's go for the boost. We want to process this as quickly as we can. Alright, everything is under control. We're now fully staffed. This is how a restaurant should operate. Fully staffed. If you have more staff than you need, consider that to be a good thing. Alright, review time. Who will win the right to represent the Trailblazers' hearth? Please cast your vote, ma'am. The chef showdown is heating up. Will Chef Mydei from Castrum Kremnos rise to the top? Like a cream? I'm not worried about this. Surely folk can taste the difference between sanguine honey and brew and boiled water. Or will Chef Phainon, fighting for the home turf in Ida Silesii, win over the crowd? Oh, that's right, he does have the home field advantage. The honey brew might be a niche trend for the Kremnoans, but don't assume everyone's into it. What a tight race. Both chefs are brimming with confidence, ma'am. Before we announce the result, let's sneak a quick word in with the owner. Oh god, what's my opinion? Your opinion, who's on the edge of the culinary clash? As the owner of this restaurant, I must remain neutral. Both Phainon and Mydei are valued chefs here. I can't afford to take sides, so I'm afraid I have no comment. Mem. Thank you, owner. Now let's bring in the deputy owner to reveal the results. Wow, these fairies are staring at me. Kinda nerve-wracking. Thanks to Saridra for compiling the numbers. I'll just read out straight out, okay? During their respective turns in the kitchen, Chef Phainon and Chef Mydei each sold... Exactly. Bullshit. Mydei sold more. I counted. Looks like you leveled up your skills. How about another round? Sure thing. What's the challenge this time? Waiting another 6 days sounds way too long. Let's settle it today. Let whose judges decide in the upcoming gourmet contest. Sounds good to me. I'm in. Time to bring out Castros. Sure, just about time. Let's go to the gourmet contest. Despite the Phainon chef's obvious confidence, he never turns down the heat in his training. I must admit, even I'm hungry to see who'll win. It's just nice to get the input. Mydei and I are all set. We can head out anytime. Let's go. It's time to settle this. Yeah, let's let a professional judge handle this. Chef Phainon. We'll always have your back, man. Oh god, the Team Mydei and Team Phainon people are still here. Take them down quick and clean, Chef Mydei. Castris has no clue what's going on. I've heard about your culinary rivalry, but I never imagined it would escalate like this. No need to hold back, Miss Castris. Just speak from your heart. Since we entrusted judgment to others, we're both ready to accept the outcome, whatever it may be. Understood. Then please present your selected dishes on the table. I made my decision. The dish I'm submitting is this golden potato fries and chicken nugget. Great dishes start with great ingredients, and I believe that the wheat fields of Ida Silesia know exactly how flavorful this land's crops and meats are. Are those meats and potatoes from Ida Silesia? I thought this place was like a wheat town or something. I know exactly how flavorful this land's crops and meats are. The unique taste is to leave a lasting impression. Well said. As for me, I'm going with the hearty vegetable potage. Aren't you going to tell us why? No need. Let's just get started. Okay, straight to the point. It's killing my throat. Mem. Lord Phainon's dish may look plain at first glance, but one bite reveals its true depth. Rich grain and oil-fried aromas. Right, because it's fried chicken. That's why. Ida Silesia, the breading. I'm so stupid sometimes. Crisp crust and tender center. It's indeed a rare and delightful treat. Meanwhile, Lord Mydei has reimagined Idonia's traditional stew with a touch of acidity that lifts the flavor. The broth is hearty without being heavy, and the bold northern spices have been mellowed into a warm, comforting finish. If this were a regular tasting, I'd give both dishes a perfect score. But I get the feeling that that's not the answer everyone's looking for. Keep cheering for Chef Phainon. God, this... I can't believe that we let them bring their own entourage in here. Stop being stubborn. You need to switch sides and vote for Mydei. Hard to tell who's gonna win. So what do we do now? These dishes are too evenly matched. Let's just go for another round. You don't mind, do you? Not at all. It'd be rather boring if you were to lose the game too soon. How about this one? Double nut mooncake. Golden crunchy, packed with savory flavor. I bet Miss Castris will love it. Try my feast gravy roast chicken. It's juicy, full of flavor, and just the thing to balance out the overly salty taste of his. This is getting out of hand. I think I've said that like 3 times today already. Well, I have a quick taste, but you two please stop cooking. No more new dishes. Hey now, I haven't brought enough of my signature dish. Presenting the cloud sheep ribs. Was that even on the menu? Judges, please enjoy. Wait, is that even on the menu? Was that even on the menu? Where the heck did you even find cloud sheep? Freshly made sweet and sour braised chicken coming right up. Sweet and sour chicken. Nice. You know what? I want to get some Chinese food this week. Maybe I'll do that on Thursday. No, I'll be busy. We're not done yet. The salty smoked meat is the pinnacle of the culinary career. My magnum opus that outperforms every other dish. You have to try it. Here's some pickled bean puree. They're just naming shit now. I don't even know. Ma'am, can't eat another bite. Ma'am. I motion to pause the tasting. What are we even supposed to do with all these extra dishes? Alright, the 5 gourmet overlords. I forgot about y'all. That's our cue. Our stomachs are like bottomless pits. We can handle anything, ma'am. You done already? I'm just getting warmed up. You think you've seen it all? Castrum Kremnos' cookbook is way thicker than you imagine. Let's keep going. If it's compared to their dictionary, I don't expect it to be very thick. Alright then, sea salted ham with figs. And here's roasted horn swine with lemon cream sauce. Try this one, surf and turf deluxe stew. The name says it all. No, it doesn't. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what surf and turf is. I've never bothered to learn it. Honey crusted fried octopus. Ooh, that actually sounds interesting. We surrender. Seriously, we're all full of bursting. Well, that didn't last long. Boss, help us. Help the maze, mem. Huh? So I just need to eat every bait, right? You're the boss of the overlords? Why? I was expecting Cipher. Alright, I'm going in. The two chefs keep bringing out dish after dish, but somehow the food is vanishing at an alarming rate. Delicious, this is really the ultimate feast, but chefs, is there anything left you haven't served? They're just standing there, slack-jawed. Isn't this something? We gave it everything we had, and still couldn't satisfy Miss Hysilens' appetite. Seems the real winner of this culinary duel wasn't either of us. So Hysilens won by a landslide. Never saw it coming. Turns out Miss Hysilens is a secret competitive eater. But anyway, at least this crisis is finally averted. Both chefs delivered outstanding dishes, even though things are a little out of hand. It's clear this restaurant has what it takes to pass the review. As proof of your success, I now present the Michelin Star Award to the owner. Sorry, the Michelin. I keep saying Michelin Star because that's what it's supposed to be memeing over. We'd like to officially announce that from this day forth, the Trailblazers Hearts is a certified 3-star restaurant, ma'am. Keep it up and shoot for that 4-star rating next. We're just a stone step away from the finish line. Let's go! Once you hit 4 stars, the village chief has a special surprise for you, ma'am. You know, we haven't seen the village chief in a while. I'm surprised she hasn't been brought up yet. Alright. Good thing Lady Hysilens stepped in to resolve the crisis, otherwise the other 2 judges and I might still be trapped in there. I hope both chefs will be more mindful next time. Try not to drag innocent bystanders into your little competitions. Boss, finally, we almost got buried in an avalanche of food, ma'am. No need to panic. The manager and the 2 chefs know what they're doing. So wait, you're the 5th overlord? That title does ring a bell. All I did was help the fairies clear their backlog of fruits. Nothing more than that. Not just a quill orb or 2, either. It was the ultimate salted sour honey chili fruit, mem. Oh. By the way, boss's gourmet philosophy is food will always find a way. There's always someone who'll like it, huh? That's one worthy of being added to the Dux Gladiorum's collection of quotes. Correction, I never said that. What I actually said was the deep sea accepts all goods. Foods, goods, honestly, we don't see the difference, ma'am. That's enough for now. It's been ages since I cooked with this much passion. Cooking's way more fun when there's a worthy rival. Don't forget, we're the chefs. We cook for the guests, not for ourselves. No worries, I haven't forgotten. Well then, duel's over. Let's clean up those empty plates. Who would have thought Lady Hysilens had such an appetite? Yeah, I knew she was a big eater. I didn't think she was that kind of a big eater. Who would have thought that this culinary clash between the chefs would end with Miss Hysilens stealing the spotlight? Pretty wild twist, huh? So about the surprise the village chief mentioned. Guess we'll only find out once the restaurant hits 4 stars. That's a wrap for today. You should get some rest too, owner. See you tomorrow. You got it. Sweet dreams. See you then. New ingredients. Ooh, pumpkins, pineapples. What are these? Pea pods. Oh no, hyssop peppers. Is that pudding? No, it's cream. Base traffic +5. New facility available. We can get the new last bit of cultivated land. You two, do you realize what you have done wrong? My apologies. I'm all for a little friendly competition, but don't go wasting the restaurant's ingredients like that. These crops were grown with a lot of care by me, Professor Anaxa, and the farm fairies. You just wasted everyone's hard work. A real shame. I'm gonna tell you off, too. Well, that's a problem now. Boss, I'm sorry, I got too caught up in the cook-off with Mydei and didn't think things through. I won't let it happen again. Also, thanks to that surprise feast, our inventory is nearly wiped out. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Even after today's harvest, the food stock is way below the danger line. At this rate, with more and more customers pouring in, we'll be out of ingredients in no time. Unless our farmland output magically multiplies overnight, this could get ugly. What if we hire more fairies to work in the field? Couldn't we buy more from Cipher? That won't do. There's a natural cap on how fast crops can grow. It's not just about manpower. Couldn't we buy more from Cipher? It's an option, but it's expensive. I've already asked her. We can stock up on meat and rare ingredients, but when it comes to veggies, well, those still need to be grown in the fields. Then maybe we should ask the ever-miraculous Professor Anaxa for help. At this point, that might be our only option. Let's go see what Professor says. Hopefully he's got another one of his brilliant alchemical fixes up his sleeve. Like double crop yields or something. But before that, you two are going to work in the fields for a few days as punishment. Only experiencing how tough farming really is can you understand how shameful wasting food is. Sounds fair. Alright, just hope Professor Anaxa doesn't get mad at me over this. Alright, Anaxa. What do you got? Sorry, Anaxagoras. It's not impossible. Oh, game crash? Oh, we're good. But first, I need to come up with a solution. It happens. I'm in a bad mood, Hysilens. Go round up my students. It's time for another lesson. Uh-oh. We brought Castros too? Where's Phainon? They're in the fields. I'm not gonna lie, working the land really gives me a deeper appreciation for cooking. Huh, you swing a hoe better than a sword. Or a cleaver, I'll give you that. It's a rare break from cooking these days. Where should we go hang out later? Let's finish the farm work first. Professor Anaxa, you called us so suddenly. What's the emergency? Debate fuels inspiration, and I'm pondering a rather puzzling question. Feel free to interrupt me any time if you've got ideas. Today's discussion topic: why are dromuses so enormous? Wait, weren't we talking about farming? Well, if we were being logical, it's because the Earth Titan and most of Georus' creations were built big, and the Mountain Dwellers are no exception. If Aquila had been involved in their creation, I imagine winged dromuses roaming about. Textbook answer. Correct, but uninspired. You pass, but only just. 2 more. Hear from your thoughts. Gives Castros a pointed look. Cuts in with enthusiasm. There's really only one correct answer here. They wouldn't be called dromuses if they weren't enormous. Dromas, enormos. Because they eat tons and tons of food. They don't, actually. They eat shale. Names are just convenient labels. Such shallow reasoning. Fail. Give Castros a pointed look. Professor, I think Miss Can might need more time. Might I offer my answer first? I read an interesting theory that once the dromas started normal size, but were desperately lonely, so they roamed the world consuming every creature they found. But they eat rocks! As their hearts found fulfillment, their bodies expanded proportionally, eventually reaching their current enormous size. You wrote this story yourself, didn't you? No, I just found it by chance at a bookstore. I couldn't write something so peculiar. I think that's the answer. I think that answer is only going to make the professor more upset. That's it. Why didn't I think of that? Plants rarely exceed their natural size limits. But through alchemy, we could connect to even merge multiple crops to create something extraordinary. Oh god. He's going to start fusing crops together. Come, help me prepare these alchemical concoctions. Cloud sheep wool, cognos bloom ichor, black-tide creature claws, noontide griffin egg whites, chimera horns. What? And the last ingredient, a fairy's tail. Did you just say a fairy's tail? Relax, it's just a plant from the maze that happens to look like a fairy's bushy tail. Perfect. Ingredients collected. Time to start the alchemical transformation. Alchemy shares much with cooking, combining specific ingredients in suitable containers, applying proper techniques, and manipulating environmental conditions until you achieve your intended outcome. Observe carefully, for this shall be the most magnificent... Yep, that's, not completely unexpected. Must have been a temperature issue. Let's try again. Bigger boom. Oh god, Tribby heard that one. What's that sudden earthquake? Too much force in the mixing. Let's go again. Kaboom, crash, boom, crack, pop. Again. It's impossible to count how many times this experiment had been attempted. The constant explosions have become a soundtrack to your day. Ha! Behold, my work is complete. Rejoice, for I have discovered how to break through crops' natural size limits. Did your alchemy actually work? You're absolutely the finest agricultural expert. Come with me. I'll show you the birth of an entirely new species. This plot will be perfect for our experiment. I'm well aware of Professor's alchemical expertise, but using it for crop cultivation, that's certainly a first. No need to worry. Maybe something amazing will actually happen. Huh. This is probably how we unlock that last little section of the crops. And what appears before you is... Oh! Oh, those are some huge pineapples. And lettuce, or cabbage. An enormous pumpkin that's bigger than a whole fairy. It's incredible. With these giant vegetables, food shortages will be a thing of the past for our restaurant. One pumpkin's all from spring to fall. Alchemy's yield fills every field. Not too shabby. Let's see how the other crops will turn out. New cultivatable land, new seed unlocked. Pumpkins, quill orbs, greeny cabbages, and the same field to fully get giant crop. Yes. Well, that was definitely interesting. Given that the professor created these giant vegetables, I'd like to make a proposal. Gray, the restaurant runs themed events periodically, right? Why not let Professor Anaxa take charge of the next one? Fine by me, but is he actually interested? Lord Phainon and Lord Mydei will be managing the field, so Professor, wouldn't you prefer spending time somewhere more lively? Being a figurehead is acceptable, I suppose. But to be clear, I have no interest in the mundane tasks like feeding small animals. And also, join our restaurant staff, Professor Anaxagoras. That's Professor Anaxagoras to you. Aha! I caught myself before you corrected me. Never seen such extraordinary giant fruits before. The scholar appears satisfied with the current results and is working faster on new varieties. Hopefully without another fruitful disaster. Purchase a beverage station. I just didn't think about that till now. We don't have drinks here. Alrighty. 3-star restaurant. We got that. Now, what are the 4-star restaurant achievements? Get the 4-star. 15 dishes. Spend 90,000 fairy gold coins. That's a lot. Serve 250 customers. We are well on our way to that one. That's like 3 days away, tops. Our 3rd Chrysos spoon. Alright, let's get this beverage station going. After dining, customers will spend 200 gold coins to buy Quill Orb beverages. That's a lot of money. We don't need to worry about that. Magical Lyre. Increases customers' dining speed. 8,000. More decorations. Customer traffic. Oh, we can level up tables to past level 3 now. Increases chances of this table's customers tipping by 30%. I don't feel like I care about that. Harvest giant crops 8 times. So that's going to be a few days. We only need 400 more to max it. 300 more to max it out. Upgrade all dishes to max level. Increase the highest daily revenue to 40,000. Own 3 level 5 dining tables. Purchase the magic lyre. Level up decorations. Train 5 staff members to level 5. Can we train staff members to level 5 yet? We can. Increases repeat customers' dining speed. Repeat customers' dining speed. More tips. Increases repeat customers' tipping. I think dining speed is probably more important. But the chefs probably take priority because we have less of them. 50% chance to cook extraordinary dishes increases chances of customer tipping. Not important. Customer tipping. Customer tipping. Fields you manage will not consume seeds. 20% chance to obtain 2 rare ingredients. Now we gotta develop recipes. It's a new day. Pumpkin boost. So we want pumpkin dishes. We're almost there. One more stamp in anything and we automatically get it. Purchase the magic lyre. Level up decorations. Harvest giant crops. So yeah, in 2 days we'll finish those. Developed 15 dishes. We are a third of the way on our money spent. Oh, the Quill Orb is pineapple. Now I get it. Alright, stop you. Stop you. I guess that Quill Orb thingy needs to be refilled every now and then. Making drinks will consume Quill Orbs. When you run out, tap to replenish. The waiters are swamped. What do you mean the waiters are swamped? I can see them standing idle. Alright, let's just max the speed up because we can. I don't even think we need the extra tables. Insufficient ingredients. We ran out of pineapple. Plant the same type of crop and you might get a giant crop. Great, those giant vegetables from the fields are fully ripe now. They'd make excellent promotional items from the restaurant. So I brought a few. I wonder how we should best put them to use. These giant vegetables are remarkably heavy. Hauling them here even exhausted me and Mydei. That's what happens when you lack proper strength. Come on, let's get to the restaurant and decorate it before the customers show up. We're gonna go with the fruit theme, huh? That's a lot of big fruit. Very good. This is exactly what I had in mind. Professor, stop admiring the giant crops and help us get ready to open. Looks like our agricultural expert is pleased with the results. The fairies are starting to arrive now too. Time to open for business. The Harvest Festival at the Remembrance Maze is finally opening today. Recommended 40. We can upgrade one more item. What takes the least number of ingredients? You. That should be good. Upgrade a dish to level 5. Didn't even realize they can go up to 5. What are these? Harvest Crystal. Well, that was a risky play, but we still have enough. Alright. Let's get the lyre. Just because we can. Alright, let's start. We're operating on double speed now. It's my birthday today. Can you wish me a happy birthday? I'll even pay extra. So I'll sing together. Make all servers sing to earn a large amount of fairy gold coins. Assign all the chefs to prepare the most scrumptious dishes to earn a large amount of fairy... These are both the same. Oh, what's going on? Happy birthday! This is so silly. Alright, let's make up for that. This is going crazy. It's hard to keep track of it all. It takes 20 fruit to restock the drink counter. We're definitely handling all the customers pretty well. Oh my god. 18,000 from today's revenue. Purchase all restaurant facilities. Garment maker experiencing technical issues cannot recover automatically at the moment. Recover customer complaints will be in charge of person in charge. Professor Anaxa, we're counting on you. Forward them to the group chat and I'll take care of them. Mem, monster, what? Let me read these. Mem, the texture of those giant fruits is terrible. All the fairies I know say the same thing. Sure enough, the truth is always in the hands of the minority. Actually, that's not really a proper way to respond. Man, your new manager is super mean. Is this restaurant actually legit? The customer's always right now, I won't listen to. If you're not using those eyes of yours, you might as well donate them to someone who will. P.S. Or better yet, donate it to the alchemical research. I have no need of them. I clearly made a mistake putting you in charge of customer service. Ay, ay, ay. Anywho. That should put us at 240. Which means we now have obtained all the rewards there, but just not all of the achievements. We've served 250 customers, though. We just gotta spend as much money as we've spent so far as well. Alright, so we need to buy all facilities. Magic Kitchen. Oh, that just reminds me of the Herta's Magic Kitchen. Let's just max out this table just cuz. After dining, customers will spend more money here, I guess. Active. Oh, his server's movement speed 120%. Chef's cooking speed 120%. Lasts for 20 seconds. Can be used 2 times. I didn't even realize we could level that up. Own 3 level 5 dining tables. It's kind of expensive. Management. Staff. Let's get you to level 5. Let's get you to level 5. And let's get someone to level 4. Alright. All requirements met. Now we just got to get to 120,000 revenue, and then we get our last star. Alright, let's see if we can handle this many customers. They're pouring in. Alright, let's boost. Man, they're actually handling stuff faster than I can really click it at this point. Alright, every customer is on the board now. We got them all. 16k. Less than yesterday, but still respectable. I think it's so weird that we can't grow the sour fruits here. 5 level 5 staff. Okay, so we have 4 of these quests left, so let's work on those. That one's going to happen automatically. Upgrade all dishes to max level. Increase the daily revenue to 40k. That seems a little ridiculous. 3 level 5 dining tables. I think we can do that. Guess we cannot. We're broke. Although we can level this up. Doesn't really do much. Alright, now we're broke. Cipher? Did she... did Anaxa get bored already? This is what they call too much of a good thing, I suppose. I refuse. Intentionally choosing the wrong path when the best solution is clear is nothing but stupidity. Also, I saw Cipher hiding behind there in the pumpkins. What is it this time? Great, thank goodness you're here. Help us talk some sense into Professor Anaxa. Giant vegetables are overproducing drastically. We've run out of storage space in the kitchen. There's no way we can use all these ingredients during regular service, and they're starting to rot. Everyone totally is stressed out about it. But the professor refuses to reduce crop yields no matter what we say. See, look at her. Look at her hiding back there. That's the thumbnail right there. First, crop productivity isn't something you can just dial down. It's not that simple. Second, even if possible, I wouldn't do it. After finally achieving this breakthrough, going backwards is unacceptable. This short-sighted approach is entirely out of the question. I agree, more is better. Wasting food is just wrong, though. Is wasting my research achievements something to brag about? High farm production and using up all the veggies. Huh, sounds like we have been stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's nothing. We just gotta sell it all. Trust me. This is right up my alley. Leave it to me and I'll make sure everyone's happy. Help, our vegetables are piling up. Didn't you say you'd never work another day in your life? Times change, my friend. Besides, with our history, how could I possibly say no? Listen, if you're making it too complicated, selling stuff comes down to 2 things. Either make it rare, or make it cheap. That's actually a very interesting philosophy. I mean, we could tell the critters that these are Circe's magical fruits, and that'll make them live longer, get smarter, and stay healthy, but that would be such a pain to actually do. Honestly, the easiest thing would just be a big fat discount sale. Clear everything out, make a nice profit, and poof, no more problem. So, Grey Mystery, sorry, I mean manager, what do you think? Just let me run the sale. I suppose it could work. Sounds like a yes to me. No objections? Then I'm in charge now. Just watch me turn this restaurant from loss to profit. We're already making profit. We have a storage problem is what we have right now. Dishes made with pumpkins will sell 50% more. Customer traffic increases by 10. 40 and everything? We got 40 and everything? Yeah, looks about right. We need to start upgrading dishes. Because maxing out all 17 dishes is the last thing we need to do. The crops are thriving. Will there be a festival at the restaurant too? I want it so bad. Celebration. Let's feast together at the restaurant, gather all the servers, celebrate the harvest, and earn a large amount of gold coins. Make all servers sing to earn... Let's feast together. Server knocked over a tray. Oh boy. They're reusing the clicker event mechanics from this one. Where we had to massively click on Albert. Alright, we need to start picking up the pace here. People are waiting. Can I have some water instead of juice? That's funny. Look at how much money we're making. We're not making 40k a day, that's for sure. We're halfway to that 40k in a day, though. Urgent PR crisis. Customers complain about slow food delivery affecting taste quality. Wait, I don't think we even provide takeout options. I've actually heard something about this. Apparently there's a fairy wearing a hood nearby who accepts direct orders. We noticed that too. That fairy always orders tons of food and gets them all to go. Well, that explains everything. Bad kitty. Playing middleman for profit at Cipher. Sneaky kitty. Solution is simple. All restaurant customers must verify their identity with Duck's Goldweaver, conducting the verification. Understood. I shall ask them 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause golden thread to vibrate. Hey, Aggie, let's talk this through. Don't go whip out your golden threads, meow. Okay, now we kind of have to start caring about tipping because we need to get every little bit of money that we can. But if we're getting 20k a day, we're basically at the end game here. There's going to be less than 30 minutes of this for sure. Let's start recipe development. Let's get that seri salad up to 5. Spicy tofu soup. That's new. The lettuce salad. For the lulz. Colorful salad. Let's max that one out. Deer maker onion pancake. The seasoned greens. Kind of low on ingredients. We need wheat. We need pumpkin. And I guess we'll level up this because it doesn't matter. Just to max it. Max that. Max that. And we no longer have the materials to do so. Okay, so we're gonna take you off the menu. And this will be the main dish from now on. Management. I mean, 5k. Max that out for the lulz. Staff training. Just up their movement speed. And we should just be upping their cooking speed. We spent 90,000 fairy coins. All we need is that 4th star, which we gotta be getting close to. Alright, 39 customers. Wait till everyone's in the building, and then we'll start doing the speed up. It was kind of a smart idea to level up the chef's speed. Alright, are we keeping up with everything? Let's boost. Alright, we do not have enough to refill the drinks again. Still not getting that 40k a day. We need more high-level dishes for that, I guess. Just heard a ghost story about the restaurant. There's the stranger wrapped in bandages right at the entrance who asks everyone the same thing. Do you enjoy my cooking? What happens if you say no? Gray, is it possible that this bandage stranger might actually be... Let's hear what she has to say. All publicity is good publicity. Bandages and floral scent. Was that the ring bell to you casters? I'm so sorry, I must have been practicing my... It was cast, okay. I'm so sorry, I've just been practicing my culinary skills and was hoping to get some honest feedback. My culinary experiments have disrupted business. I'll take full financial responsibility for any business losses. So what about the floral scent and people passing out? Antilla flowers contain natural sedatives. The extract may have been too concentrated. I'll adjust my recipe. I thought you had given them the personal touch. Yikes. Oh, camera's here. Need some business advice? Listen to my pearls of wisdom. As it goes, everything on sale at this restaurant. Come one, come all. Man, this restaurant's having a sale event? Looks like a great deal. Let's check it out. We'll save a fortune dining here. I gotta try it too. Welcome. Feel free to bring friends and family to dine with us. We prepared incredible discounts and invited special guests to explain all about these wonderful fruits. If you enjoy your meal, please remember to leave us a 5-star rating. Please welcome the absolute, positively, definitely richest person in Nakama, Lady Goldweaver. Is that actually true? Is she the richest in Nakama? I don't know if that's actually true. Might be, though. If I recall correctly, my argument was to weave golden thread for you, not participate in any sales activities. Ah, come on, Aggie. It's just answering a few questions. What's the harm? Plus, I'm now running this entire sale. The entire restaurant staff is at my disposal. If Grey Mystery agrees, I could even assign you kitchen duty. Isn't that right, manager? I'd love to see Ugly at cooking. Perhaps field work would suit you better? Cipher, you're taking this too far. I'm not. This is standard promotional work. Plus, Aggie never gets enough. She needs to be more social. She kind of does, actually. Very well. Since manager appointed you, I won't argue further. Ask away. Here we go. First question, Lady Goldweaver. In your opinion, what makes these fruits so wondrous? The fact that they grow larger than regular crops is a sign of blessings. Not to mention their perfect symmetry and their exquisite flavor. They're absolutely ideal as culinary ingredients. Many explosions became the soundtrack of my life to create those massive fruits. Even Lady Goldweaver endorses them. Everyone, hurry up and place your orders. And I'll take 10. To go, please. If you'd like to make purchases, please sign up here. Everyone form a line, please. Don't worry, we've got plenty of stock for everyone. And we'll take care of all deliveries. They'll be at your doorstep in no time. Thanks for shopping with us. Next question. Received correspondence from customers worried that these enormous vegetables, possibly technologically modified, might be unsafe to eat. Are we making the stupid GMO argument? Lady Goldweaver, how do you address these concerns? Preposterous claims. While our agricultural expert admittedly has peculiar methodologies, his ingenuity is unimpeachable. He's standing right there. He's right behind me, isn't he? I didn't ask for your endorsement. Lady Goldweaver personally vouches for these wondrous fruits, 100% natural and pollution-free. Not 100% natural. So go ahead and buy as many as you want. Let's take another. Cipher. Alright, enough. Keep this up and you'll intervene with the restaurant's actual business. Fine, whatever. We got plenty of customers anyway. That's the end of the sale, everyone. We're now open for business. So let's just keep maxing out staff. Everyone in the staff's maxed out. Now we just need to do the table thingy. Active increases by 150%, lasts 25 seconds, can be used 3 times per persistent day. I mean, that's just pretty easy. Customer traffic. Customer traffic. Gets us more customers per day. We broke again. 51. I think that's enough. We definitely aren't stocking enough of those fruits, though, for the drinks. Look at us go. Endless veggies, endless drinks. It's like an eternal banquet, mem. Cook the most scrumptious, assign the chefs to prepare the most scrumptious dishes, earn a large amount of fairy gold coins. Fuse together, all serve to celebrate the harvest. These little events are probably where most of the money comes from. Alright. Look at the speed lines. This is going on crazy. Alright. Max it out. Clean that table. Man, there's some messy eaters down there. We cleared them all. Oh wow, we're getting close to that 40k. It might be reachable. Oh, we hit the revenue goal. Alright, but it's not level 5. You're not level 5. Seri salad, spicy tofu. I don't think we ever served that a single time. You. That's half of our corn gone. Let's max out this thing. Ooh, we're out of wheat. And now we can max out this. We can max out this. And that should be enough facilities. There's nothing else we can do to maximize money. Outside of luck. Review time! I just love the bargain events. Wish they would be permanent. Based on these results, the sale has brought an impressive revenue to the restaurant. Making it permanent is definitely an option. While the fairies seem delighted, everyone really does love a good deal. Of course, who doesn't love saving money? Grey Mystery. Did I do an amazing job this time? You nailed it. Ah, thanks. That's what I like to hear. But why would you willingly take on the work at the restaurant? This isn't like the Cipher I know, because this is Bartholos in disguise. People's prejudices run deeper than waters of the vortex of Genesis. If it's so hard to believe, I might have a sudden urge to do something nice. Do you actually believe her, manager? Oh, she's clearly after something. Okay, no more games, Grey Mystery. After all my help, the little compensation isn't too much to ask, is it? Dux Celeptres, unhappy with the compensation I have assigned? Is this the first time we've actually heard them refer to Cyphera's name as a duke? How could I? The great Imperator's decisions are undoubtedly just, but earning loyalty sometimes requires a little extra incentive. I'm not asking much, just one fairy coin. You wouldn't deny me such a modest amount, would you? Only if you stay on his restaurant staff. Consider it a bonus for your good work. How magnanimous. I'll just take my well-earned coin then. Well, that's the end of today's service. As scheduled, we should all proceed to the Michelin food review now. My distinguished guests who helped with the restaurant, thank you for your hard work. Oh, Dolly ma'am. Oh, the reviewers said that the chief here in person. Unfortunately, we've already closed. We can't offer you any of our delicious meals. Please don't worry about that. The chief and I have come with good news for all of you. Are we getting bonuses? I know it's the chief's surprise. I assumed this would have been kept secret, yet Can seems already informed. Honestly, when I tasked you with revitalizing the restaurant, I never expected such tremendous prosperity. Now the name of the Trailblazer's Hearth echoes across the entire maze, with children excitedly enjoying your culinary creations. Your special events have earned unanimous praise. I've seen your tireless efforts managing the restaurant, and I'm deeply thankful. In return, the fairies have prepared a magnificent gift. With our special guest, reviewer, as witness, I hereby declare Trailblazer's Hearth has automatically passed this 4th Michelin food review. We're real restaurateurs now! That's wonderful. We're a 4-star restaurant now. That's it? Seems a bit too easy. It's definitely exciting, but honestly, with everyone's abilities, passing their review wasn't much of a challenge, I suppose. Chief, this isn't really why we're here. Oh, my apologies. I got sidetracked. That's not what we came to say. Well, that's right. To thank your restaurant for its amazing contributions to the maze food culture, calling all fairies in the maze, we prepared the most spectacular banquet for you all. We insist that you all, as distinguished guests, attend. Sounds great. I love a good banquet. Then it's agreed. May your time in the Remembrance Maze become a treasured memory. Just a reminder that we are trapped here within a story that Cyrene has actually told. 4-star certification from the Michelin Gourmet Committee represents the highest recognition for a restaurant. To date, only one restaurant in the Remembrance Maze has earned this prestigious honor. Never forget the purpose of cooking is to bring happiness to our diners. I never forgot. Gourmet Master. Get ready to attend the feast with your companions. Alright, we'll do that. But first... let's see if we can max it out. We have to go do the review. Unfortunate. We ran out of stuff to spend our money on. Crops and magical alchemy. What could the maze's most spectacular banquet be like? You must be wondering too, right? Well, if we're all set, we should get going. We don't want to keep all those fairies waiting for us. Always ready for a banquet. I can't wait either. Let's go check it out.
Children of Remembrance Maze.
Oh, we're voiced again.
The long-awaited feast is finally here.
Feast! So many tasty things! I'm so happy!
Have we actually been in this room before?
Everyone's looking forward to it. Come on, everyone's busy getting ready for the feast. We can't just stand around. First things first, let's get the venue looking nice and pretty.
Help the fairies set up the table.
Mom, it's so spacious.
Mirimem.
You're dancing, Minnie. Hurry down, ma'am. This is the dining If Chief sees, they'll be mad, me mem. And we can't have a feast with empty tables. Let's bring out all the dishes that are ready to serve. Mem, oh, it smells so good. My tummy's rumbling, mem.
I do think it's a little bit odd that this event was voiced at the beginning but not at the end, or voiced at the beginning and the end but not for like any of the other scenes.
Well, the feast hasn't officially
I
started
guess
yet. We
this is
have
pretty
to
similar
relent
to
a bit
the
longer,
museum
mem.
event in that respect, actually. A lot of the fun side stuff wasn't voiced, like the interviews, with like the funniest one, of course, being Branya and Zila's interview.
Mem, we're gathering these wondrous fruits and piling them into big tubs.
Is that what this giant empty stump in the center of the room is?
But these wondrous fruits are too heavy. We can't lift them, Mem. Hauling these around is a bit too much for the fairies. Come on, let's help them out. Mem,
Yep.
wondrous fruits are
It's almost like a cornucopia.
taller than all the fairies put together.
I wouldn't say that. There's quite a few of you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mem.
Those are some big, big pumpkins. I love the cat murder thingy.
Ta-da! The venue's all set up. Not bad, right? Looks pretty official.
Indeed it does.
No one will mind if I just have a tiny bite, right?
Heads up, Sirene's trying to take sneak a taste. I'll cover you.
I was only joking. I just wanted to see your reaction. And sure enough, you never let me down.
Darn, I should have ratted her out.
But since you offered, I'd be rude not to accept, wouldn't I? The chief might sneak up on us at any moment. I'm counting on you to watch my back. This is so good. I've had these dishes plenty of times before, but somehow they taste even better at a feast. Come on, have a taste. Mem, Rini, Chief is looking for you.
Alrighty.
Be right there. I wonder what the village chief needs me for. What a pity. Things were just getting good. Oh well, since the feast hasn't started yet, might as well take the chance to chat with everyone. After working so hard, I bet they've got lots of things to say. Are they full of smiles and fond memories? Or left with concerns and unfulfilled wishes? As the manager, it's your responsibility to understand your employees.
Indeed.
So before the feast comes to an end, make sure you don't leave with any regrets.
Also, if you're the manager, are they really your employees? They're technically the owner's employees. I guess that in some cases the manager is the one that does the hiring.
If the fairy's home hidden in the thick woods is a deep ocean, then this feast is the glimmering light upon its surface.
If you say
It
so.
scatters the darkness that has lingered for so long, and brings hope to the fish lying hidden beneath heavy layers of silt.
Hold on, why are you suddenly composing poetry? Feast is all about treating your guests to good food.
If that philosophy helps you indulge in a moment of delight, so be it.
I just realized this is the group where all the old fucks are hanging out.
Oh? It's unusual to see such poetic spirit from the Dux Gladiorum. Seems this unplanned venture left quite the impression on you, didn't it?
Why is this not voiced all of a sudden? Did they forget to record that line? I guess they didn't record this one, or the audio got turned down. You jest, Imperator, but as a subordinate, it's my place to respond truthfully to the manager's question.
As the ocean demigod who presides over feasts, Dux Gladiorum, Opening with such weighty words does seem a touch too serious. The way I see it, this grand feast is more like a tangled ball of yarn, each of us grasping a golden thread, and all of them converging and intertwining here.
I guess that's correct.
But if we keep clinging to the past, we'll miss the chance to savor this magnificent feast. I gave my answer the moment we first met. The title of Imperator is as much an honor as it is a chain. If a ruler sits among her people, her subjects will never truly relax. So, to leave the throne for a time and talk, laugh, and share warmth with everyone without formality, that alone has made this journey worthwhile.
It's true. It has been a long time since I've seen the Imperator smile so genuinely.
True. I was commenting on that at several points, actually. She has, like, resting frowny face. You should smile more too, Hysilens.
All right. How about this?
All right.
To answer the store manager's question, I have to say I feel truly fortunate. Were it not for this strange twist of fate, I doubt I would have ever had the chance to pick up the needle and thread again and chat with you all as a simple dressmaster. The divine authority of romance has finally been put to fitting use.
Yes, just as Duck's Goldweaver said, we've each traveled through countless years, grasping a golden thread, and in the end, all our threads are intertwining here.
Everyone here, minus Hysilens, died horribly, by the way.
Raise your glass to the manager and to the rare gift of reunion.
We actually never learned how Hysilens died in the original timeline when we first arrived. It was hinted at when we were going through the Sunken Styxia with Casterus in 3.2, but we never actually learned how Hysilens died, or Saritra for that matter, in the original timeline. And we still know nothing about Terravox. To the greatest feast, to the fairies' restaurant.
To the manager. And to the endless flowing tide.
To this precious moment of reunion.
God, that's gonna make me depressed.
Raise your glass to the manager and to the rare gift of reunion.
To the manager. And to the
Okay, so they say the same thing. Alright. Battle chefs. Go!
Something worth remembering. Nothing really left a deep impression.
I don't know, that battle to the chef competition definitely left an impression on me.
If I had to pick, then the straightforward style of pulling up vegetables and cooking them right away brings back memories of my days wandering in exile. Simple, efficient, focused on sustenance over flavor.
I can get behind that.
Funny, isn't it? Mydei, a great Cremnoan warrior, is actually the most skilled cook among the Chrysos heirs. No matter how simple the ingredients, they become a delicacy in his hands. The Cremnoan dictionary may be pretty
Sparse.
but their recipe book, vast and diverse.
I know. It would be more impressive if their dictionary was also vast and diverse.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad. The mark of a great chef is making the most of what's at hand. They don't nitpick ingredients.
I would agree.
Perhaps my cooking skills aren't on your level, but there's nothing wrong with making a salad. I stand by the ingredients I select and follow through with them. That's also what it means to be a proper chef.
At least you're practical. I can respect that.
I would say you're both practical.
Back to the main point. The chief has been saying for ages how much he hopes the fairies can enjoy a hearty, delicious feast. That's why seeing everyone's efforts to turn this dream into reality through our restaurant makes me so happy. As for regrets...
This event should have came out on April
well,
1st.
One would be that I couldn't best Mydei in the kitchen. The other is I didn't get the chance to learn more specialty dishes before the restaurant's run came to an end. Time really does fly when you're having fun.
During those years in exile, I often thought that. If only time could pass more slowly, they wouldn't have to leave me in such horrible ways. Still, reminiscing about the past doesn't change anything.
The day's about to turn over. It's almost 2 a.m.
The kindness you showed in taking care of my people has been repaid. And here's a piece of advice for you, Phainon of Hysilens.
Speak your mind, Mydei. There's no need for restraint in this place.
Cherish your homeland while you still can.
No! We are the seniors here. At a time like this, we should be asking the questions. Everyone, pay attention. The teacher's question is, with our field trip to Membrance Maze soon coming to an end, what valuable insights or unforgettable memories have you gained?
All right, answer time! If no one raises their hand, then we are gonna start picking people.
Oh, me! Teacher Treeby, I want to share first.
All right.
Great, Cinny! You can go first and show everyone how it's done.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to reveal a very important secret about Professor Anaxa.
Go on. I love the vocalization.
As everyone knows, the professor is extremely strict and almost never praises any student other than Dromuses. But I happened to overhear the professor quietly asked the chief about the fairies' education methods and went on to praise those farmers in the fields, calling them hardworking, disciplined, and even better than the sages of the grove. His exact words were,
"The life's work of the Grove scholars doesn't even compare to a single seed casually sown by a fairy."
I think that's less of a compliment of the fairies and more of a diss on the sages.
And what indeed is the problem with this? In terms of purity of heart, none can match these fairies. Their vision, untainted by Titan dogma, perceives things far beyond our comprehension.
"So, the reason you asked the chief to send more fairies to volunteer at the Grove was because of this?"
You could say that.
No taking advantage of the fairies! Make sure they're properly rewarded. All right, that's Cinny's turn. Who's up next? No hands up? Then we are going to start calling out names. Naxi!
All this repeated questioning is making things rather exhausting. I find no joy in games or amusement. The only thing I consider a true blessing is
knowledge, discovery, fruit.
I knew it! Professor Anaxa can't help but be attached to the crops he grew all by himself. I have a suggestion. How about adding a new course to the professor's curriculum? I've even thought of a name. Common Traits of Giant Crops and Dromuses. How does that sound?
I mean, I'm sure you could fit it into a lesson plan and kill 30 minutes.
That won't be necessary. Bringing those wondrous crops back to the Grove would only seal my reputation as the one who corrupts youths.
Easy there, Socrates.
Next.
Uh-oh, everyone's looking at me. My turn?
That's how it should be. But since Little Gray is the manager, this question should be saved for the end. So, we are up next. There are so many joyful moments to share. We don't know where to begin.
After all, words aren't needed between the three of us.
Cool, but the rest of us can't hear your thoughts.
But no excuses. What makes us the happiest is simple. The three of us living carefree with everyone else. Also playing with the little fairies.
Oh, and also, we never found right moment to say this, but thank you, little Gray. Also, long time no see.
If you say so. Alright, who's left? Just Casperus? Oh, and Cipher.
What's this, an essay? How I spent my summer vacation? Come on, Gray Mystery. Do things really need to be so formal between us?
How I spent my summer vacation. Are we in Greece or Japan?
Sure. The restaurant's running smoothly, and it's fun. But it's not like I'm filling my pockets with gold. On top of that, I'm getting bossed around by those little critters so much that the fur on my tail is practically all falling out. If I had to sum it up in one line, I'd say, whole lot of work for nothing.
You got money. You got paid. I don't know if you can use the money anywhere outside of here.
Even so, Lady Cipher, you didn't turn down the manager's invitation, did you?
I wasn't thinking straight. The moment I heard there was going to be a restaurant, I rushed over all excited, thinking I'd make a fortune. Who knew?
Weren't you the one that posed as a fairy food critic? Didn't you get your wish to boss Aglaya around?
Yes. Yes, that was hands down the most fun. I never thought the day would come when the lofty Lady Goldweaver would take orders from me.
She's probably listening right now.
Thankfully, Lady Aglaya treated it as good fun. If we were in Akama, we'd be clutching the golden threads for dear life.
Weren't you the one that posed as a fairy food critic?
I have to admit, even I was fooled by your little scheme that day. I ended up tasting so many dishes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was just bored out of my mind with nothing else to do.
Actually, she didn't show up on the day where you had to taste a bunch of dishes. She was impersonating on the day where the tree hand shoved a fuck ton of sugar into a pie.
This fairy village is cut off from the outside, and those tiny creatures can't cough up anything worth much. Even the god of trickery would show up and complain that their skills are wasted here.
All fun and moments. I think the god of trickery would like it here. We got like 20 people that tried to dine and dash.
Looking back, I guess I really did have my share of interesting moments.
Seems to me like Lady Cipher had plenty of fun.
And what about you, Princess Homebody? Aside from being part of the restaurant team, did you have fun?
For me, having the chance to savor Lord Mydei's specialties and exchanging thoughts on crop cultivation with Professor Anaxa. As well as personally awarding Miss a medal. All these small
We got like several medals, actually.
Remembered. There's just one thing that I still can't figure out, Lady Cipher. You know fairy coins hold no value outside the fairy world, so why did you insist on taking one?
That is a good question.
Really want to know? It's actually not that complicated. Life here is just, too peaceful. No duties, no worries. It feels so strange. It's, almost like a dream.
It's almost like we're in a pink-haired girl's story tale.
But dreams always come to an end. And if I leave without a special memento, then how will I know if I'm still dreaming or not?
She has that in her inventory. The next time we see her in a quest, I'm going to be so confused.
Don't worry, Lady Cipher. We've new dreams together.
Cyrene hasn't returned yet?
I am still not used to the new Trailblazer VA. I was about to say, who's talking right now? Hello, Dolly Ma'am.
Ma'am, we're all ready. Let the feast begin.
Well then, the fairy restaurant's manager has something to say. Be loud and clear. All the guests need to hear you.
Alright. I hereby declare the feast has officially begun. Enough talk, let's eat.
The feast has started! Everyone, dig in!
Where'd Cyrene go?
Dig in! Now, let's eat!
The grandest feast officially begins. The fairies feast to their heart's content. Everyone is immersed in the festive atmosphere. The honey pie with carrots. The messengers were still debating over the cookie recipe while Kremnos' head chef watched with an approving smile after all the dishes were made. No, I couldn't read that in time. The Imperator and the Dux Gladiator raised glasses together, sharing fairy overwhelmings with the cast campaign's memorized feast and the eternal... I can't read it fast enough. Oh, we got Marge's camera. Cipher excitedly shares her traveling stories with Goldweaver, precious moments frozen in photostone. The sage's voice rings out his lectures of agricultural knowledge while students gather around him in deep thought. Others... I can't read it fast enough. Well, at least I have it recorded so I can read it while I edit it later. I don't know when I'm going to have enough time to edit these. I'm so busy lately, it takes me like 6 days to edit one of these streams down.
What's wrong? It's the best part of the feast. And yet here you are, standing alone in a quiet corner. Could it be the thought of these joyful moments coming to an end has made you a little wistful?
Perhaps you and I are thinking the same thing. What did the village chief want with you?
I went and accepted the chief's thanks on your behalf. Remember? With their poor eyesight, they mistook me for you.
I forgot about their poor eyesight.
From here, you can take in the entire feast at once. Maybe it's not that you don't want to be part of it, but that you're afraid the good times will vanish before you know it, ending all too soon. When you stand quietly at a distance like this and just watch, time seems to slow. Sometimes it feels like it stops altogether.
Just remembered, we're getting a redux of the Drinksmith event, actually, in the next phase.
Laughter all around. Everyone held hands in a big circle, singing and dancing, like this moment would never end. Bringing the story to a close like this, I'd say it's not bad, wouldn't you?
Oh wait, are you the real Cyrene all of a sudden? Is the story coming to an end?
It's a good time to end it. After all, once the feast is over, the fairies need to go to bed. They're all such well-behaved little early birds. At long last, after ages of waiting, Remembrance Maze has guests again. The fairies now have towering crops, more food than they can finish, and human companions. There's nothing more worth remembering than this moment, is there? And best of all, we witnessed it together. It's just like a drifting thought landing
we're about
on
to
a
wake up.
calm lake, stirring up gentle ripples. And when you snap out of your daze, there's only reality staring back at you. Yet I'm certain that within every story carried away by the ripples, the same joyful anticipation remains.
The text was lagging there.
And in that constant anticipation, a miracle is sure to happen. Just like how, after all that waiting, you finally arrived.
Yep, the day turned over. Happy 27th. The grandest feast complete. You dozed off while listening to the story. Seeing as dozed you are, am I right to presume you had a sweet dream too? I saw so many familiar faces, had some delicious food, had a blast with the fairies. So it was all just a story? That's the beauty of stories. They hold an endless possibilities, always surprising, yet utterly captivating. Alright then, since the story takes place in the Remembrance Maze, why not go check it out if you're still interested? Who knows, something unexpected might happen. Drop by the restaurant again when you have time. Interesting. Huh, the manager's finally back. The fairies would have starved if we kept the restaurant closed any longer. Manager, I've been waiting here for you for a while. Restaurant work isn't something to slack off on. Gotta take every business day seriously, ma'am. The restaurant? It actually exists? What are you saying, manager? No matter how fun the outside world is, if you don't forget the fairies, we're still here waiting for you to come back. You're waiting for you to come back and make us lots of yummy food, ma'am. I am very confused. This whole non-canon restaurant side quest was real? How much of it was imagined and how much of it was real? I don't know. Can you maybe stop copying how others talk? Running restaurants is a big deal and you make it take it seriously. Are you ready? Let's begin business. Alrighty. We gotta be getting... Restaurant has reached max stars. You can continue running the restaurant freely. It's time to just max out everything. Get our last little achievements that we haven't gotten yet. And then we'll end with some Hysilens pools, because we should have enough jade for that now. So we got the 4-star rating. We got the self-modeling. We got our last Chrysos spoon. And we're gonna just max out the handbook for the lulz. We gotta get 2 more dishes to 17 to max, and then we gotta get 40,000 in a day. What recipes are not at level 5? You. And you. Perfectly honed. We're maxing this out. This should be checkmarked since we've got all of it. Limited time rewards. Alright, business day. Let's hit 40k. Recommended daily dish is 74. All dishes for 50% more. Customer traffic increased by 15. That could be the signature dish because we can get 74 of that. We'll add that. Let's add that. It's got 60, right? I guess the colorful salad would be the last thing. This is the best we can do. Alright. My birthday! Let's do this. Alright, happy birthday. Handle everything. Just keep clicking. Alright, time to start speeding. I cannot keep track of any of this on the 2x speed that we're running at. We've used all of our speed buffs. I think we've gotten all the customers. I can no longer keep track of stuff in the order that they came. We did it! We hit 40k! Barely. No such thing as a free lunch. Manager's Handbook. We did it. We cleared everything. And I have nothing to spend all these fairy coins on. This was indeed a fun event. Alright. Well, I said at the end, which we've gone for 3.5 hours, which is a little bit longer than I planned on doing today. So, here's the plan of action. We now have a decent chunk of change here. We are now at 52 pity, is where we left off, if I remember correctly. I may have shown it at the start of the stream. I don't remember anymore, because that was over 3 hours ago. 51, 52. And now we can get 16 more. 16. That's 20. So let's see if we can get lucky. We don't have enough to get to max. But hey, we might get there. Here we go. 62 pity. I was going to say, that's a bad time for the game to crash. No dice. Meshing cogs. Hey, that should be E6 Arlen. Alrighty. $475.2. Alrighty. Last 10 pull. We have 62 pity going to 72. The last several units we've gotten were at the 77 to 75-ish mark. Let's see if we continue the trend. 72. Looks like we are not lucky. Can I get some 4 stars? That's some 4 stars. Okay. So we can get 3 here. And from the Honoric shards I've been stockpiling, we can get 15, 20, which is another 10? A little bit less than a 10 pull. Yeah, it's 8. Out of curiosity, is there anything I can buy with these Honoric shards anyway? Do I want this? Not really. How much is one of these anyway? It's 10 pull plus extra stuff. Alright. $15, $20. We're at 72. 82. The Great Interastral Migration. That means we got her. That means that there's now 50 characters on my account. So that's at 54, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 78. 79. One. Oh, look, a hook. So we were at 72, so 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Like I said, we seem to always be getting it in that 77-ish amount lately. And then we're at 4 pity for whoever we pull next time. But from this patch onward till the end of 3.6, we're not going to be doing any more pull streams because the next pull stream we'll be doing for Saber. So basically at the end of 3.6, we'll do a Saber pull stream. And if the banner is still going to be around for 3.7, we might even put it off even later so that we could pull for her cone. That, I don't even know what it does. Crit damage and attack. And a bunch of other text. Well, we do this every time. New character. Let's listen to some voice lines. Rosie Day.
Electra? That name has long since sunk into the depths of the past. Ah, it's you, little Grey Fry. Call me Hysilens. I am the Knight Commander.
Everybody has
of the
their
Holy
nickname
City,
for us
and
these
I
days,
will
huh?
remain on watch. I will not let the storms of fate cloud your eyes. The feast draws near. Shall we play a piece together? Life is an ocean. Be careful not to get caught by the biting tail of the waves. And don't ever lose your course.
Self-past.
In a theater swallowed by the black tide, a solitary performance endured for hundreds of years. Yet when the curtain finally fell, all that remained were scattered bones, and the waves still mourning in sorrow.
Yeah, that's a little bit depressing. What about present day you?
I followed a light, the brightest, most scorching flame, and swam all the way to the holy city. The sovereign of Flame Chase asked me to become Dux Gladiorum, and I was searching for where to point my blade, whether at the illusions of foam or at the noise that dares interrupt our feast.
Sword and violin.
Long ago, I meticulously crafted a violin using conch shells and pearls.
That sounds impressive.
After countless battles drenched in blood, it has taken on this sharp, blade-like form. Now, even without strings, the wails of spilled blood and the surge of the tides are enough to compose a moving, melodious song.
That sounds like you're just holding a cursed object at that point. I made a violin out of conch shells. That alone is pretty impressive. But the fact that you've started killing people with them enough to the point where they can now make music without the parts of it that make it make music, that just sounds like you have a cursed object.
The songs of some whales can never be heard by their own kind, and yet their hearts beat more fervently and stronger than most.
Those are some lonely whales.
The noisy shrimp and crabs sometimes take issue with my silence, but I've always liked to speak through my music. Don't be afraid. Beyond the sorrowful cries of the dying, I'd much prefer playing songs of triumph.
Okay. Hobbies. Bubbles.
When sunlight pierced the sea, we would chase those shimmering, colorful bubbles around the light beams. That was our favorite game when the sea was still pristine.
Okay. Sounds fun. I feel like it's referencing fish and fish tanks, that you want to put bubblers in your fish tanks because the fish like that. I guess. I don't know enough about owning fish. I'll ask my buddy Matt about that. He owns fish.
The 1,000-year-old honey brew from the deep-sea trenches. Just one small sip is enough to make you drift away, as though becoming part of the currents. The brews on land are indeed far less exquisite. After 1,000 cups, you might catch a fleeting trace of that same wonder.
So, honey brew from the sea, a lot stronger. Honey brew from the ocean, not so much. Also, both of these, I'm told, were non-alcoholic during the 3.5 story, and I don't believe anybody. Annoyances.
Life is as fleeting as a bubble. All the more reason to lift your cup and indulge before the feast ends.
That doesn't sound like annoyances. That sounds more like just good advice. Something to share.
The one thing Fagusa feared was the vast emptiness of solitude. So they became the mother of all rivers, the creator of all honey brews, and the eternal host of all grand feasts. Like a lone wave that cannot help but seek the company of the sea. Humans are like that too, aren't they?
Don't remind me. Knowledge.
The kingdom hidden beneath the waves once bore the weight of the first black tide for the world. Yet the promises made to the sea sirens have long vanished with the tides. Even if tomorrow is but an illusion, it is still an intoxicating one.
Yeah, you guys got the raw end of that deal. Oh, you have one about me?
Little Grey Fry. I imagine there must be many who wish to stay close to you. The current that follows in your wake is unlike any other. It's like the warmth of a safe harbor, and comforting as if stepping ashore upon an island.
I can't remember how many characters have one that's about us. About Saridra.
Most rulers I've known were adept at slipping poison into goblets. Yet the Imperator poured oil over the king's standard. That blazing banner, its heat and light could reach you even from the ocean's abyss.
She was definitely pretty bright. You could say she burned too brightly, or flew too close to the sun.
Ever since inheriting
Glaya.
divine authority, she's endured the agony of her humanity slipping away. Yet she chooses to bear it all with an alert mind, refusing to drown herself in numb indulgence. I don't think I could do the same.
You know what's actually weird that I think about now that we're listening to these? So, she's technically still alive when we reset the cycle at the end of the 3.5 story, which means these voice lines take place more or less now in the present day. We're talking to, I guess, the current Hysilens, or I guess the one that we got to know here. Maybe? I don't know. It could be the old Hysilens from the original cycle is the one that we have as the playable character, and oh, my head hurts, I don't want to think about that. Because the one that we met currently would have never gotten to see her slip away from her humanity, because she probably would have only been like a demigod for, what, like 30 years? Before Aglaya died in this current timeline that we're in? Or I guess we're not even in it anymore, we reset it again. Whatever. Trivios.
Even as I shared chilling tales from the deep sea, they answered with those endearing, dolphin-like voices. Perhaps only such pure hearts can truly wash away the world's corruption.
Okay.
A
Cipher.
nimble little kitten fish that won't be caught by even the most tempting bait. Yet. Perhaps one day she will grow into a giant of the sea.
That is weird and ominous. Oh, you have a lot. You have one for Cyrene, too.
She's like a wonderful, warm ocean concerto, blending glaciers and silt into harmony. With this little sea hare by her side, even the deep sea would hesitate to turn cold.
That's nice.
Every solitary island will be embraced by the tides. It's time to swim towards the next sea. Listen, the storm's cacophony is calling. Though the ripples are fleeting, they converge into waves. Are you ready for a duet together, little Grey Fry?
Okay, so she has one added to the team with us, and one with Aglaya.
Please keep going. Melodies played on your golden threads are particularly moving.
With Tribby.
Will the prophecy be melodious or discordant this time?
Saridra.
Which move will this particular chess game end on, Imperator?
Ooh, she sounds angry on that voice line. And Cipher.
If you've already leapt into the waves, then don't run away in fear again, little kitten fish.
Little kitten fish. I want to actually hear her ult line, because I did not... It's The audio mixing on it is hard for me to determine.
Shh. Stay here and listen. In this endless revel of the abyss, your cries rise.
Oh, your cries rise. Cries rise just sounds weird when they're said on top of the animation. Anywho, this has been fun. Next time, I guess we'll be doing the Drinksmith event when that comes out. I now have an E6 Arlen,
To protect.
which means Arlen is now kind of sort of usable on a Castros team. But I'll get around to that. I was building Zila, but I think I'll put that on the back burner again. Because we have a new unit to start building. And as for what I'm going to put on her, I'll probably shove this Battle Pass Light Cone on her. Yeah. That looks fine. Anywho, thank you everybody for stopping by. Normally we don't go for 3.5 hours. This weekend, actually, the next stream might actually be a Shadowverse stream because the new story is coming out. And my guess was 100% wrong. Looks like Kaori's is going to be the next story that's added. So, look forward to that if you're following my Shadowverse Worlds Beyond streams. And if you're here for Star Rail, look forward to the Drinksmith event next, I guess. Well, if you'd like to stay up to date on what I'm doing and when I'm doing it and where I'm doing it, the Discord is the best way to do that. Stay safe, everyone, and I will see you all in the next stream, when and wherever that is. Bye-bye.